Good morning. It is day 16 of Squatober. In fact, let me start my watch here. Today is actually like a rest and recovery day, so not really going to be working out today, working out per se. So yeah, I think I think on the Squatober like actual program, it calls for like a 30-minute walk and like not a whole lot else as far as like resting recovery is concerned. But I know for me personally, like I've been having some issues with my heel. So like my right foot on the back of my foot on the heel, I've had like this pain. I think it's like it's probably like a bone spur or a bursitis or a strain. I don't know. It's something. It's some sort of foot injury, foot related injury that I've been kind of dealing with over the past like uh 6 months or so, because it was really March. Yeah, so it's been more than 6 months I've been kind of dealing with this thing. So March is when I really started having issues with my foot, and then since then just been kind of doing whatever to try and make it feel better. So right now I've got like a physical therapy program. I've just got some like rehab exercises that I'm supposed to be doing or whatever. So I think today what I'm gonna do is do the exercises that I'm supposed to be doing. Do a couple other things that I've been doing to help it feel better, and then probably do some kettlebell swings, some stretching, just some kind of generally just hanging out, resting up, doing some recovery stuff, and you know, hopefully that helps me feel better. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not, I'm just trying to do something, stay moving. So first cup of coffee down means I'm like officially ready to get started. I've got like this app on my phone that like tells me what exercises I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna start with that because that's straight from like my physical therapist, um, of the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Ugh. Yeah, so you'll hear the lady telling me what to do here in the background, so don't mind her. But there we go. So I got some like calf raises. I guess like the whole point behind a lot of the calf exercises is that I'm like strengthening the muscles that are kind of like upstream from the heel. Because typically this kind of like heel injury, the way I understand it is this heel injury will kind of come about from overuse primarily. So it's just like the beating on the tendons and the muscles back there in the back of my leg is what's caused the injury in the back of my heel. So, this physical therapy program is kind of designed to get me, get those muscles back there strong, get them healthy, and relieve some of the pressure on the back of the heel there. So, yeah, I think like it was just a combination of like my foot being tight, which I've had plantar fasciitis before, but it was very like short lived because essentially I just had like very crappy shoes. I replaced the shoes, um, and then once I replaced the shoes and started running in those, really it kind of solved my plantar fasciitis issue. So I don't think it was that. I think it was just that the tendons and the muscles, like from my Achilles on up, were very tight, and that caused it to like pull right there at the back of my heel. So I think that's really what it was. And then, I've been frustrated because, like I said, it's been 6 months that I've been dealing with this heel issue. And because of it, like I'm gonna skip out on the Ironman that I'm signed up for at the end of this month. Like it just doesn't make sense for me to go do that, knowing that I've got this injury, and every time I run on it, it hurts. Like I can do it, sure, right? Like, yeah, I could go do lots of stuff, but should I do it? I don't know. Like, personally, I think like the smart thing to do is for me to not do the Ironman. Now that being said, I'm still gonna have, I'm gonna have some FOMO, right? Like, I want to be out there doing all that stuff because I think it's fun. Swim, bike, run, that's fun stuff. Doing any kind of racing, getting together with other people to like do that kind of stuff, I think is a great time. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Um, like I said, today is rest and recovery day, so I'm gonna be taking my time. I'm gonna be working through some of the stuff that my physical therapist wants me to do first, just to get it started. Then I've got some other kind of exercises that I've been doing that help my foot feel better. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I'm barefoot today, so I kind of like to. I don't really like to train barefoot, but if I'm doing a lot of this like rehab type stuff, typically I'll try to be barefoot or in some sort of like relatively lightweight or minimalist shoe, just because like it helps my foot get contact with the ground. It forces the muscles in my feet to kind of do their job, as opposed to like normally when I'm weightlifting, I'll wear those weightlifting shoes that I've got. Let's see. All right, supposed to be stretching next. So if I'm weightlifting, I'll be weightlifting or wearing those weightlifting shoes that I have. Let's see, where's my, which don't really allow for much movement there on the foot. So, and I'm just stretching out my calf right now. I think you can kind of see it on the other camera, although that other camera's a little bit high. I don't know. Fair enough. But yeah, so, and then today is a little man's birthday. So the youngest one has his birthday today. He already opened up all his presents and everything, so he's very excited about that. Rachel, good morning. I was just saying that I'm doing mostly just rest and recovery stuff today. Kind of like we talked about yesterday. I'm like, man, I really need to like carve out some time to take care of my body here. Yeah, let's see here. I'm like really far away from my laptop right now, so I'm like, what does that say? Hold on. Let me see here. Happiest of birthdays to him. Yeah, he's having a good day so far. So that's good. But yeah, so right now it's like we're trying to figure out, all right, what are we doing for his birthday, right? Like, are we going to, because like we were originally supposed to go to Legoland, but unfortunately both boys are feeling a little bit under the weather. So because of that, we're like, nah, we're not going to take them to Legoland all day if they're not feeling well, you know? So if they're not feeling well, we're like, all right, we're staying at home. But now it's like, okay, well, now what do we do for their birthday? So right now we're trying to get some cake for the little dude. Normally we would just bake it ourselves. But the problem with that, not the problem, but like normally what happens is we'll bake a birthday cake. We decorate it, all the whole nine, all the things. And then, the birthday cake comes out and we maybe eat like, yeah, hey, what's up, Corinne? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. My sister's in the house. That's awesome. I basically, like, Rachel, I basically strong-armed my sister into, like, getting an account. Actually, did I make you a mod, Corinne? I think I did. I could have sworn I did. Let me see here. Yeah, Rachel, don't die in the gym. That's a liability issue. They wouldn't want that. That's really the main. That's what they really care about. Like, please don't injure yourself in our gym here. Oh, I haven't made you a mod yet. Hold on. We're gonna make my sister a mod here. Hard knocked life. Hold on. Uh. Oh, okay. You actually have a profile picture now. There we go. I got it. I think I got it. Let me see. Hey, Corinne, do me a solid and just send another chat so I can see if you have the little. There should be. There it is. All right, yep, you're a mod now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Still trying to figure out the chat. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Just Google it. Just be like, hey, how do I mod on Twitch? Yeah, you'll be all right. You're just in it doing it. Yeah. So I was just saying, little Michael, like we're trying to like figure out, all right, what's going on with the birthday or whatever. Like, what are we gonna do for his birthday? And it's and very so cake. I'll do some homework for you. Yeah, I appreciate you. Somebody's got to do it. I wish I had like a cheat sheet I could give you, just like, hey, do this and you'll be good. But so cake, right? We'll cook the cake. We'll bake the cake. Decorate it, all the things for the boys, and then they'll eat like a slice of this cake, right? Like one slice. And then it's like, well, what do we do with the rest of this freaking cake? Because I'm not gonna eat it. My wife, she's not gonna eat it all. So it's like, all right, well, in the trash you go, which is so wasteful. So I'm like, all right, you know what? How about we do birthday donuts? Because the little dude, Michael, he likes donuts. So I'm like, all right, cool. We'll get donuts for the boys. And then I think Erin, my wife, she's going to go to Trader Joe's and get them cupcakes or something. But, like, same. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And, Karen, you caught me on a good day because today is recovery day. Right. Actually, you guys are kind of in the same vicinity there, Ray. So Ray actually lives down in Jacksonville, North Carolina. My sister, she's in Greensboro right now. Yeah, I only do B-Day donuts. Yeah, donuts, very clutch. B-Day donuts or cupcakes, I think are like the way to go. Because I can't even remember a time I've gone to a birthday and the whole cake has gotten eaten. You know what I mean? Greensboro, it's like 2.5, 3 hours from you. 6 mile walk. Nice. That's awesome. How's that knee feeling? So yeah, anyway, I was saying like I'm doing like rest and recovery today. So I'm doing all like my rehab stuff for my foot because the back my heel is still like bothering me. So I think I'm actually gonna wind up skipping the Ironman at the end of this month. But the thing that's kind of nice is that I was signed up for Oceanside, which of course, like I've been waiting like a year and a half to do Oceanside because of COVID. So I was going to do it at the end of this month, but now I think I'm going to do it in April because I was signed up for Indian Wells, but then they gave me the option to switch to a different race. So I'm going to do Oceanside in April instead. Knee's doing good. Awesome. Jayville, about 3 hours. I hate Jacksonville. Yeah, Rachel is not loving that Jay Vegas life. And frankly, I don't blame you. Like, what were you thinking? You got to live in like Swansboro or like Surf City or literally anywhere but Jacksonville. Even Richlands, in my opinion, would be better than Jacksonville. And Richlands is like, that's on the sticks, like that's like way out there. It's not the best. We love Greensboro. Yeah, Greensboro's nice. I like Greensboro too. I could see myself living in Greensboro someday, for real. I got a kettlebell over here. I'm like just wandering around the gym, lost in the sauce. I didn't know. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. I didn't know. Rachel, come on, girl. 8 ways power. 8 ways power. Woo. Man, I'm like blind over here. 8 ways power. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. 2 thumbs way up. You can't see it. My other thumb's behind the coffee mug there. Please come to Greensboro. Hey, I'm on my way. I miss my nephews. Yeah, I was talking to Aaron and I was telling people the other day, like, we'll see what happens because I should be up for order. I'm going to be up for orders next summer. So I think kind of what we want is to stay in the area for 2 more years, just because we've moved every 3 years. It would just be nice to stay in one area for a little bit longer. Um, but if that's not available to me, then going to the East Coast is kind of next option. Preferably like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Like one of those would be ideal. Yeah. Fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's so I'm wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants today, but it's really not that cold outside. I'm just being a big baby, so don't mind me. Don't mind me being a big baby with my sweatpants. Hey, it's gray sweatpants season, so keep your eyes up here. Eyes up here. Oh, definitely gotta be respectful during gray sweatpants season, but you know, I know what it is. 40s. Ah, oh God, no. All right, never mind. I'm not going to Greensboro. That's a big no for me, dog. I don't do 40s. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Anything that's like 40 degrees and up, I'm good with. Once you get below 40, like that's like my personal like cutoff point, right? Just for me personally, once you get below like 40 degrees, that's when I'm like, all right, it's kind of miserable out here. It kind of sucks. I can put my blanket on and have my coffee outside. Savage. That's some savage stuff right there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just go outside on my back porch and drink my coffee with a blanket on. That's a big no for me. It doesn't get that cold, to be honest. Yeah, I know. You guys still get snow over there. Like, we only got snow out on the coast like once when I was living out there. Maybe twice. It was like maybe twice. So, I don't know. I'm not down with that cold weather no more. Shoot, even when I lived on the East Coast, I was like, nah, man. Like, this cold weather sucks. Especially in New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey was brutal. Because I was training outside exclusively. So it was like, I was either training in the garage or, like, when I'm running, I'm not going to run on a treadmill because I just hate it. Yeah, maybe one good snow a year. Yeah, weakness. Straight up weakness. Yeah, California's made me soft. I'm now officially soft. I have no shame. I have no shame in admitting it. All it takes is to get into this cold ass water out here, and the weakness suddenly leaves your body. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how that works. You know. Yeah, like I said, today I'm doing like super boring, not boring, but like necessary, but not exactly exciting, like rehab stuff. So it's a lot of like strengthening the calves, strengthening the tendons in the back of my legs, taking care of my feet because like I said, that right heel, I'm still having issues with it. I'm 6 months in to this injury, and it's like slowly but surely turning the corner. Like I can run without too much pain, but it's still something I'm kind of working through here. So kind of have to bear with me as you see my quote unquote rest and recovery. Hey, Corinne, what are you doing today? What you got planned on the for the weekend? Oh man, those swings really made my hips feel good. That's awesome. Love to feel like oops. Love to feel the like I can literally feel like the blood going to my hips and my legs when I'm doing those swings. Ah, have a friend from out of town, so we're chilling. Well, hello, friend from out of town. Who is this? Who is this friend? Do I know them? I don't know. I I hit up Kara the other day too about doing some artwork for me. Her price is steep. I mean, for me, I'm broke. So let's see here. I totally forgot to put my heart rate up on there. Her prices are very reasonable. I was joking, just in case she's there. There we go. Now you guys got heart rate. You can see what I'm doing now. All right. Let's see Danny, you may have met her once. She's a good school friend. Yeah, not ringing a bell, but whatever. You guys gonna do anything? You guys going to? Isn't there like a really good taco spot downtown? You guys like? Kara's worth the money, but I agree. I'm broke too. Yeah, no. So there's like a couple. So there's a couple different people I'm talking to. Kara's one of them, and then there's another guy I know. This like did Go Ruck events with when I was back on the East Coast, and he's pretty good artist as well. So I'm not considering changing up any of my branding or anything. Honestly, branding, whatever. I'm trying. First, I want to make affiliate. So I'm still kind of working towards that. And then once I make affiliate and hopefully if I can start making a little bit of money here and there off of this, the idea is I would take that money and just put it towards, building, kind of updating some of the logos and the artwork, do some emotes and all that kind of stuff. Um, that's really what I'm looking for. And like honestly, none of my designs I don't think would be super complicated because I'm a pretty simple guy, like I like to keep it simple. And I think a clean lines, simple artwork is kind of more my style anyway. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I told Kara that, and she was like, "Oh, okay, that might actually be pretty easy, pretty straightforward." Because it's not like I would be commissioning her for like uh, a piece of art, right? It's more just like, hey, I need you to help me out with like some branding, some consistency in branding, and just making it look a little bit cleaner and neater, a little bit more organized. Something that's kind of more recognizable, you know. Although I feel like the logo that I use and have been using for the past like year or so um, is pretty recognizable. So I've been using it long enough where I think people will like kind of recognize those three swords. Yeah, less complexity, probably won't be as expensive. Yeah, exactly. I'm not asking her to do like, hey, draw me up as a character, right? Like I don't need any of that. Like nobody wants to see this face. Let's be honest here. Like I shaved my head, I shaved my face. Like it's you know, I'm just not that good looking. It is what it is. I am what I am. It is what it is. Oh, I'm gonna do another set of these tibialis raises here. So where are you guys going to eat? Give me the goods. You guys going to Burger Wars? Gonna get yourself a boozy milkshake? What are you guys doing? I need to know. I want to live vicariously through you. Yeah. I mean, in my own mind, I'm freaking, Tom Cruise or whatever. But yeah, I remember Burger Wars was a fun time. We had brunch at Sage Mule. Did I ever go to Sage Mule? I don't think I ever went there. I went to the other, like the country kitchen place. So now we're gonna see about tonight. Got you. And we did hit that taco spot in Greensboro, right? Tacos are always a good choice. Yeah, absolutely. Can't go wrong with tacos, for real. Uh, Although personal opinion, you got to hit Natty Greens. Oh, okay. Sage Mule is newish. Gotcha. Definitely have to go next time. Yeah, I'm down. You guys have some really good spots in Greensboro for sure. So a little bit jealous. I mean, there's some great spots over here too. It's just so expensive. Crafted. Yeah, I think that's where we went. I don't think we actually ate there though. I want to say we like just picked it up, maybe. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, you definitely got to hit up Natty Greens. Does Natty Greens do their own like pumpkin beer? I'm assuming they do because like everywhere does out on the East Coast. You know how hard it is Yeah, definitely blessed. Hashtag blessed. You know how hard it is to get pumpkin beer out here on the West Coast? Now, I'm not going to say that, like, look, when the fall hits, it's fall time. And, like, got it. We're in California. We don't really have seasons here, right? It's all kind of like you get, like, spring or you get summer, then maybe a little bit of fall, but that's about it. They did release one pumpkin beer this year. Nice. I do love Natty Greens. I still have that growler. You know, I really, if I drank more beer, which I don't really drink much beer anymore, I would have to go fill up. One of these days, I'm going to have to go to one of these local spots and fill up a growler. There's a spot right up by me. I think it's Left Coast Brewery. They got some good stuff for sure. Yeah, pumpkin beer on everything. Freaking pumpkin beer all day. Pumpkin spice, freaking everything. You know, I don't even care. You be freaking pumpkin spice baby blockers. You got it. I'm all about it. But yeah, it's like super hard to get freaking pumpkin beer on the West Coast, specifically Southern California. I'm like, do people not like pumpkins out here? Like, what's the deal? Like, we had to go. The only place we could even find. So last year, you could not find freaking pumpkin beer. Like, if you walk into a store, they don't have it. Like maybe if you go to Trader Joe's, if you're lucky, they'll have their Trader Joe's brand pumpkin beer. That's it. That's all they got. Just the one. And it's the Trader Joe's brand, which is good. It's good beer. But freaking, on the East Coast from like September through like November, you can't like go anywhere without getting like a half a dozen different pumpkin beer options. Like literally. I mean, you could go to freaking Buffalo Wild Wings, you could go to freaking Applebee's. It doesn't matter. It could be anywhere. It could be just any normal bar. And you walk in and you could have whatever pumpkin beer you want. Out here though, no. That is not a thing. I'm like, yo, where's the pumpkin beer at? I'll tell you where the pumpkin beer is at. Watch this. It's stocked with pumpkin beer at my house. But we had to go to like Bevmo. I think we went to Bevmo like a month ago. Erin went to Bevmo a month ago, and she like bought like every pumpkin beer they had, and that was like just enough to like stock the fridge and then have some overflow in the pantry. And she bought like the one variety pack they had, and then like whatever other stuff, right? Like, and like I feel like I sound like very spoiled when I'm complaining about this, but I'm like, come on, man, it's fall. How are you gonna have fall without pumpkin beer? I'm just saying. And like, look, people hate on pumpkin spice, whatever. They're just hating. They got no joy in their heart. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm happy with pumpkin spice. It's good. It's good stuff. I get it. Everyone's different. Everyone got a different flavor palette, but like, come on, man. It's fall. Pumpkin beer. Drink it. It's good for you. Unless you don't drink beer, then whatever. Do your thing. It's good for you. In fact, I'm probably gonna have one this morning for breakfast. That's how good it is. It's breakfast. That's sustenance for your life. It's good stuff. Yeah. I just need like pumpkins on everything. Just like smash that button, the pumpkin button. Just keep smashing it. I just want to see pumpkins on the chat. That's it. I mean, look, I already got look. I got the orange lights right there. You can see it on the other screen. I got the orange lights. My pumpkin spice lights, and then I got in the bottom. I got my pumpkin spice heart rate monitor, so you can see how fast my heart is beating. I'm pretty calm right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then I got over there the pumpkin spice Squatober logo. We're doing pumpkin spice on everything. On everything. I mean that. Everything. Pumpkin spice. I totally forgot what I was doing. I think I'm just going to do some more kettlebell swings. So Corinne, you'll like this. Got myself a little slant board so I can stretch out my calves, which I'm about to do for like the next minute or so while I'm talking to you. So you went to school with Danny. So Danny, I think like I'm gonna slide this over so I'm not like weirdly. This calf is really tight today, so I got ambitious on the slant board. I was like, I'll turn it up a notch, and like I rose the slant board up a little bit, and then I stepped on it and I was like, oh, it's tight. I got one of those in my office. Yeah, I just bought one off Amazon. I think it's like $30 or $40, something like that. They're pretty inexpensive. So I was like, yeah, I'll get a slant board. Why not? You know, because you can stretch out the calves, your hamstrings. Like you can do a lot of stuff with the slant board. And I just think it's a good tool to have in the house. You know, especially for me, who's always like beating myself up doing dumb stuff. It's so crazy though, because like so I'm stretching out the right side of the right leg. So I got my right calf getting stretched out right now, and I'm telling you, it is tight, very tight. Not in a good way. It is like I can feel it stretching from like all the way around like the bottom of my heel, and then all the way up into like the belly of my calf muscle. So it's tight. But then I'm gonna switch here in a second to the other side, and I'll be like pretty comfortable just hanging out here. So it's just one of those things where I have to make sure I'm stretching this calf consistently. And for the people who just tuned in, I'm standing on a slant board right now. Can't really see it. Maybe if I back up. Throw this right here. Boom. So like my right side, this side right here is like super tight. Very tight. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Hey, Corinne, you still got good volume on my voice when I'm standing back here? I feel like I'm yelling at the mic. But then when I switch to the left side, like that's pretty comfortable. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things, man. I just got to keep stretching it out, take care of it. But yeah, today is rest and relaxation day. Yep. All right, cool. Yeah, I really do love this microphone because I feel like it picks up my voice like pretty well, no matter what. Like, and I've got the music going. So the music, I got right there on the ground, I got like just a little speaker that's playing some music, and I feel like the music is loud. But I've asked people before, and they say that the volume on my voice is pretty solid. So I really do like this microphone. I don't know how it does it, but it picks up my voice pretty well. But yeah, this right leg is from the calf down is a work in progress, to be sure. So I'm probably gonna go and stretch it out again here in a second because this left leg feels great. It's this right leg, this leg right here. Woo, that's a little bit tight. Yeah, Crane, you're gonna have to let me know where you guys go for dinner because I'm very intrigued. Don't they serve food at the strip clubs over there, or is that not a thing? I know in Charlotte that's a big thing. But yeah, I remember Burger Wars. That was a good spot because they have like those the burgers. Obviously, if you got a spot, it's called Burger Wars. You have to have good burgers. You know what I mean? That's just a fact. And the burgers were good. You know, went to Burger Wars. Burger was solid, but man, those milkshakes that they have at Burger Wars, those things are clutch. I'm gonna slide closer because I got good eyeballs, but we got the laptop out here in the garage, and my eyeballs are not that strong. I haven't been to one in a while. Yeah, Burger Warfare. That's the one. Burger Warfare. I knew it was like Burger War something. But yeah, those boozy milkshakes, dangerous. Very dangerous. Yeah, I could go for one of those right now. In fact, once I finish this coffee up, it's on. You know, it's time to have a beverage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this. Rocket Fit, man. Rocket Fit, the homie in the house. How you doing, man? Yeah, let's friggin' go. It's funny you say that though, because today you can see my schedule up there. It's rest and recovery day, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Indie Fit. What's going on, man? Good to see you too. I knew he was coming in. Want to know why? I don't know. Tell me. I feel a dad joke coming on. Let's fucking rest. We're resting today. We're gonna rest so hard today. That is a fact. That is a fact. We are resting today. I was just telling my sister is on the line. Hard Knock Life. She just got a Twitch account just to tune in and watch me do stupid stuff. All right, Corinne. Yeah, no, I'm glad you got to tune in. She's over there on the East Coast, Greensboro, North Carolina. Beautiful place. Bye bye, little sister. Enjoy. Have a good day. Hope you guys have a fun time. I had just put on a new pair of panties, and yet they flew off about 5 seconds ago. Yes, that is key. You know, when rockets coming in, those panties just drop, and the next thing you know, you're like, "What the hell just happened?" It's like, "Oh, okay, rockets here. Got it. Makes sense." Anyway, got to train, but be back on in an hour. All right, cool, man. Yeah, appreciate you popping in, Indie Fit. You have a good one, man. Yeah, it's a magic trick, you know. Gotta let them know. Yeah, no, definitely, man. Yeah, how's that back feeling though, man? I was just telling my sister I was complaining about my heel on my right foot. I got a little injury I've been dealing with for most of this year. Been lurking, just sitting on my phone listening. Yeah, lurk all day, baby. It's all good. You're here with me in spirit. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Indie Fit. Thanks, man. Yeah, how's that back, Rocket Fit? Because I got this little heel foot injury. You can't see it right now, but I got the slant board. I'll show it to you. So I bought myself one of these guys, like they have at the frickin' physical therapy clinic, and I've been stretching, using that to stretch out my calf on my right leg because the right heel, I've got this like bone spur or bursitis or something on there. Great. I did my whole leg day yesterday with no issue. Lifted lighter than normal. Yep, smart. But the movements weren't bothering me. No, that's good, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Because you're having an issue like with your upper back, right? If I remember correctly. Hey, Lou Raymond. Appreciate the follow, man. 2 thumbs way up. Boom. Lower right side. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've had stuff like that before. I hear you. Now, definitely smart. Kind of keep it lighter. Focus on the consistency of the movement. That's good, man. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Because like I've had low back issues in the past as well. And actually last year I was doing this same program. I was doing Squatober, and my back really started to bother me. So what I just honestly I just changed up my feet, the way I stand. So normally I'm like about a little bit wider and shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, and I would squat that way. But there's a lot of hip, so I use my hips a lot when I'm getting up out of the hole, and I think that's what was killing my back. So what I did is I brought my feet in a little bit to like right underneath my hips, so they're pretty narrow, and then I pointed my toes forward, and I like a high bar back squat. That's just how I've always done it. I feel like it works better for my body type. So I did that, and once I changed that setup for my squat, dude, it like totally fixed my back issues. I've been squatting like that ever since then. I was able to do 7 sets of RDLs and 6 sets of 10 on squats, so I think we're good. Yeah, man, RDLs, that's like lubrication for your back, man. It's great. I love RDLs for that reason. Oh, I see you did the opposite. I was doing a more narrow squat and adjusted to be wider. It took a lot of pressure off my lower back. Yeah, I think it's just body type, man. Because you're like a taller. How tall are you? I feel like you're tall, like taller than I am. I'm only 5'9". So I feel like for me, my like leverages are a little bit shorter. They're not quite. I don't have as much. I don't. That's a fancy way of saying like I don't have so far to go. You know what I mean? Like I'm not moving the bar that far. Like Mobius over there, he's like 6'9", and he's like, yeah, I've always struggled with back squat. I'm like, yeah, because you're moving the bar like twice as far as I have to move it. Only 5'10", but I have wide hips. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it, man. Yeah. So that's good. It's good change, man. I like that. Like I was just telling the people, Mobius gets sick from the altitude change when he squats. Yeah, that's why he just needs to stick to deadlifting. You know what I mean, man? It's like if he just deadlifts, he'll be good. You know, because he's got those long arms. So it's like, bro, you can just pull the bar like half the distance than it takes for you to squat it. You know, he's like down there in his basement squatting. Like when he stands up out of the squat, he's like looking into the kitchen upstairs. Yeah, I love that dude though. He cracks me up. He's so funny. What you got? What you got going on this weekend, Rock Fit? You training this weekend? I feel like the weekend is such a clutch time to train. You know, because especially for me, like I can just walk into the gym. I'm just hanging out. You know, for all I know though, the kids are like wrecking shop in the house. But that's a problem for later. You know, what I mean? Ton of yard work to do today, dude. You actually got a yard, bro. Well, you're out in like Escondido, right? Like out that way. So yeah. I'm like, how many people in San Diego County actually have a yard? That's wild. I'm like, even for me, like I live on base, so like I got a little bit of a yard back there, but it's still pretty small. I'm like, it's like maybe a quarter of the size of the yard that I had when I was living in New Jersey. Fiance and I are having friends engagement party at. Oh, dude, you got engaged? I didn't know that. At our house in a couple weeks. So we got to make the backyard look nice. Nice, man, dude. Yeah, Poway. Yeah, yeah. That's it. You got to live out there. I've been engaged for 2 years. Engaged for 2 years? You're just doing the engagement party now? Okay, that's why I didn't know because you've been engaged. You've been engaged for a while. All right. Well, cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Is it like one of those long term engagements? Oh, okay, gotcha. So not for you, for somebody else. All right, got it. That's good. No, that's still fun though. Yeah, you can't beat a good house party, especially nowadays. And like going out in public is. Uh, Sometimes I feel like going out in public is overrated. That's all I'm saying. That's cool though, man. Do the engagement party. You're gonna like barbecue and all that stuff. You're gonna have it catered. Yeah, that's Man, I tell you, like, especially living on base, that's the one thing that I really liked about living on base is like I can have people over at my house. We just do like I live in a cul-de-sac, so we just take over the end of the street, like block it off. We have like all the food and everything. Got engaged, bought our house just about the same time. Nice. So we said we'd wait to plan the wedding until we got settled in the house, and then COVID had yeah. Yeah, COVID derails everything, bro. Yeah, that's I feel that. Damn. Well, like I was just saying, like I'm supposed to do the Oceanside Ironman at the end of this month, and of course, like now I've got this daggone foot injury. So like I injured my right foot. I've got like a bone spur on the back of my heel or something. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Now we're getting married June 2022 in Yosemite. Damn, that's awesome, dude. That's gonna be epic. That's like a real California wedding right there, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. Are you guys like renting out the hotel that's up there? Because that would be baller, bro. Yeah, we're stoked. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, June wedding in Yosemite. That's awesome, bro. That's gonna be a great time. I can't wait to see the pictures out of that. That'll be a good one for sure, for sure. But yeah, man. Of course, like COVID happens, and then like I was supposed to do this race in April of 2020, right? Obviously, that didn't happen. Nah, we're gonna do the wedding elopement style in the park, and then have a reception at a nearby lodge. Bro, love it. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, that'll be a fun time for everybody. That's awesome, man. Yeah, congrats. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. But yeah, man, this with this foot injury, of course, like Oceanside Ironman got pushed back, and then now it's supposed to happen at the end of this month, and I'm gonna skip it, bro, because it's like it's not worth it to me. Where the Marine Corps doesn't pay me No, I didn't see that. Is that on your Instagram? I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, man. So the Marine Corps doesn't pay me to do Ironman. They just pay me to run and like be healthy. I'll send you them on the Instagram. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out, bro. And hey, yeah, what's up? All right, duty calls. We'll be back. Okay. Yeah. You going to Trader Joe's? And yeah, just whatever. No, I don't need anything. I can always make more. That's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure they'll come in there. That's fine. All right, I appreciate it. Wifey is gonna go grab some cake for the boys. Well, the youngest one had his birthday. Just sent them. We just had the engagement photos done a month ago. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check those out. I got plenty of cake. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so my youngest, Michael, his birthday is today. So we already opened up gifts. We already did all that stuff, like happy birthday. We got the happy birthday sign out, all that good stuff. He's happy. He's hanging out in the house, and but the wife is gonna go pick up. I think probably just some cupcakes for him because it's just easy. Do the cupcakes, keep it simple. Um, no issues with that. I think the little dudes will be happy with that. But now that he's 4, so I got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. So now that he's 4, it's like, all right, cool. I got. He's starting to understand, like, okay, why did Big Brother get this stuff, but I did it? So now it's like, all right, now we got to keep it like even. You know what I mean? So, which is fine. It is what it is. It's no big deal. It's just funny how things change as they get older. But yeah, so going back to the Iron Man, Oceanside, yeah, Parenthood. Parenthood is no joke, bro. It's definitely not for the. It's not for the weak of heart. That is for sure. It's not. It's very rewarding and it's fun, but it's also extremely difficult. I like it. I got good kids, at least so far. So, so we'll see how they turn out. They're doing pretty well though. But yeah, so I'm signed up for Oceanside in April of 2022. So because of that, with this one coming up, I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna go run Oceanside and do the half Ironman and potentially injure my foot like worse than it already is because I'm still in recovery, you know. So by the time April rolls around, that gives me another 6 months from now to get ready for that. And really, my main goal right now is just get this foot to the point where I can run without any pain and essentially just recover quickly. But yeah, it's definitely touch and go right now, bro. What other plans you got for the weekend other than doing a bunch of yard work? And for that engagement party, I think I asked earlier, you gonna cater that bad boy, or you just hosting it and somebody else is the couple is actually in providing the food and everything, or how you working that, man? I can imagine how that went down. They're like, hey, we're just hosting it, and the couple is doing everything. Yeah, gotcha. Because I was about to say, I bet you they're like, who do we know that's got a venue that we could use? And they're like, ah, yeah, Rocket. He's the only one that has a yard. The rest, none of us have a yard. So, Rocket, you got it. We're going to Rocket's house. We're going to do the engagement party. He's the only one with a yard that can host us. It's either that or we got to go to the bar. Beyonce is like, we got to make the house look super good so people don't judge us. Yeah, man, that's never going away. My wife says the same stuff all the time. I'm like, we're going to be outside the whole time. And she'll be like, well, people are going to have to use the restroom. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I'll clean the whole house. I'll clean everything. I'm over there like vacuuming, dusting, wiping things down, like scrubbing, all the things. Yeah, I feel that. I felt that right here in my heart. Look, I even got excited. You see my heart rate going up over there. Like, oh my goodness. This is just like, whew. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Like all the cleaning. I'm like, man, do I need to be cleaning right now? I don't know. You can tell my coffee is like starting to take effect. I'm like almost done with a 20 ounce coffee. That's how you know the day is officially started. And then I'm gonna crack open the fridge there, the garage fridge, for a cold one because it's the weekend. Like I don't have anything to do. I don't got nowhere to go. I can do whatever I want. So Rocket Man, as a California native, you have to answer this question for me. Why is pumpkin beer not a thing out here? Like seriously, if I'm from the East Coast, so from like September 1st until like the end of November, you can't go anywhere without getting like you have like a half a dozen different pumpkin beer options. I mean, there's like pumpkin porter, pumpkin ale, pumpkin this, pumpkin that. Hey, speaking of the East Coast, Lil Rodham, happy Saturday, man. Good to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well over there. So Lil Rodham can back me up because he's from the DC area. Hey,
I'm just gonna sneak out this way.
Sorry. Okay. Wife's sliding out.
Kids, it has to be elusive.
Yeah, gotta evade the kiddos. Whoop. What are you doing? Where are you going? Mommy's gonna go get you some stuff from the store.
You just told me what kind of cake you want, Bubba. All right, you want a hug and a kiss before I go?
Yeah. So, hold on. I got kiddos. I gotta take care of. To be continued. But yes, we did find pumpkin beer, but it was very challenging. Hey there.
We had to buy it early.
Yeah, we had to go to Bevmo about a month ago and buy literally every single pumpkin beer they had.
You want vanilla cake with vanilla icing? All right, I'm on a mission. High five.
Mommy will be right back.
I'll be right back. You can go look at your birthday sign now. Look.
So, Rocket, if you want pumpkin beer, I'm about to show you where the only stockpile of pumpkin beer is located at in the great county of San Diego. Okay? Just watch this. Watch all the pumpkin beer in San Diego. All right, all of it. It's all right here, man. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. It's all the pumpkin beer in San Diego. It's right there in my fridge. Come on, dude. You want to say hi to the people? Oh.
You want to show me your new Woody?
You want? They know it's your birthday. They want to wish you a happy birthday. My son does not want to let my mom or let his mom go get him stuff.
That's what
Mommy's gonna go get you some cake. Right, meow. Come here.
Me to make it.
You want to make it together? Well, Mommy will get some cake mix and we'll make some cake, okay?
And in the meantime, you can do a skeleton dance.
Ooh. Yeah.
Right now. Oh, wait.
Say, it's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Here, look. It says happy birthday. Matthew.
Oh, you want the happy birthday crown? He's like, no. You sure?
Matthew.
Oh, it's Matthew's? Okay, well then go give it to Matthew real quick. You want to close the garage?
Yeah, I got it.
You want to give it to him then? Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. So yes. Yeah, happy birthday to the little dude. It is his birthday today. So yes, pumpkin beer, man. So Lil Rodham, I was just telling Rocket, he's from San Diego. And I'm like, dude, out on the West Coast, like last year, we went everywhere. And we went to like 3 or 4 different places before we finally found the Bevmo that had pumpkin beer. And that stuff was expensive. I mean, I've got some Dogfish head in there. That's like I'm from Delaware. Dogfish Head, made in Delaware. Great beer, great brewery, right? And I like looked at the price on this Dogfish Head beer, and I'm like, bro, like, what is this? Like, why am I paying like double for a beer that, like, you know, if I was on the East Coast, I could get this beer anywhere, and it's good stuff, man. And it's cheap. Well, cheaper than California prices, you know. But yeah, it was like impossible to find pumpkin beer. So like a month ago, my wife went to the Bevmo, and no joke, like bought like almost every pumpkin beer that they had, so we could stock the fridge. Because last year it was like an adventure. Yeah, shit, man. We have Dogfish Head all over here. Yeah, even got a few Dogfish Head restaurant bars here. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I was saying is like, you can't even find, like, maybe at some of the bars and stuff, they'll have like a pumpkin beer, like one. Just beer apps. Oh, there we go. See, this is why I talked to Rocket. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's the okay. That's it. I gotta like look. They got an app for that, of course they do in California. They're like, hey, we got an app for that, bro. Like, you want to find the pumpkin beer? Here you go. You download this app, you'll be good. But out on the East Coast, like, you could go anywhere, and they've got like half a dozen beer options. Like, it could be a bar, like any bar. Name a bar. You walk in from like September through November, and I promise you, they're gonna have at least 2, 3, 4 different options of pumpkin beer, guaranteed. Like, I can guarantee it. That's a fact. Hashtag facts. Hashtag facts. And over here, I'm like, man, it's a fall time because we don't really have autumn here. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You're absolutely right. You're definitely right on that. Yeah, and honestly, I think that's what it is. It's like, to me, I'm like, hey, it's the fall. It is, autumn has hit. It is time. Break out the pumpkin beers, pumpkin spice on everything. Like, I got the pumpkin spice seasoning from Trader Joe's, and I'm over here just like, dusting it. Yeah, dust it on everything. Like, pumpkin spice, baby. It's on. Like, we're ready to go. Anyway. Yeah, that is not a thing out here on the West Coast. So it's all good. It's all good. They got the pumpkin patches though. I've seen it, but I'm like, are you like importing these pumpkins from somewhere? Because I don't know. It's definitely not, I don't feel like that's like a thing where they grow pumpkins out here in California. Like, that's definitely a thing on the East Coast, like, for sure. Pumpkin patch on the East Coast, that's a big deal. They're like, hey, it's the fall. We're gonna go get some pumpkin. Like, I'm gonna go get the pumpkin. I'm gonna go carve it up. I think, yeah, that's also true. You can grow anything in California. That is a fact. And like any time of year as well, which is also kind of nice. But when my sister was on earlier, she was like, yeah, it's going to be 40 here in Greensboro today. I was like, nah, dog. That's not for me. 40 is not for me. 40 is like my cutoff. Like, anything below 40 degrees, that's when it's like, all right, now it's cold out here. Now it's kind of chilly. Very, very. It's kind of miserable now. But if it's like 40 degrees or above, yeah, man. Well, of course, it's like, what is it? What's the temperature? So in the garage right now, my thermometer says it's 62 in here. So it was like in the 50s, maybe a little bit earlier. And now the sun's up. So, it's getting warm. But yeah, dude, my house. So it was 69 degrees in my house yesterday morning. And by the time we got to the afternoon, when it's time for bed for the kiddos, it was 75 inside the house. So I was like, what? Like, what's going on here, man? Like, I'm just trying to live, just trying to do my thing and freaking not have it be like 80 degrees in my house. Yeah, that's how you know it's fall in SD. Cool in the morning, warm during the day, and then cool again at night. Yes. Also, really great for fire pits. It is fire pit season officially. And we do have some wood, and we have a fire pit. And I got all the stuff for s'mores. I am a sucker for some good s'mores. Trader Joe's, actually, they make like the little... So, like, you know how traditionally when you make a s'more, you have the graham crackers, and you like have to break them, and then you make, all that stuff. Well, Trader Joe's, they make their graham crackers in a square that is the perfect square size for a s'more, and it is awesome. They have marshmallows, Trader Joe's marshmallows, Trader Joe's graham crackers, and then obviously, you can kind of pick whatever chocolate you want. Yeah, it's definitely something Trader Joe's would do for sure, but it is very good. And I'm something of a s'mores expert myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I love s'mores, so I get the feeling maybe tonight or tomorrow night probably tonight. I'll do the s'mores. We'll break out the fire pit, get the fire going, throw on a little sweatshirt, you know, get that fire going, get my feet nice and close to the fire, keep my feet warm. And then I'm going to make some s'mores. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great day, great night. I'm about to crack open a beer as soon as I finish this freaking coffee. Oh, yeah. A nice fire pit is so clutch. It's kind of weird, though, because, like, when I was on the East Coast, like, I almost, like, yes, I knew, like, I did fire pits, like, here and there. But out here, like, I mean, people will do fire pits almost every day, like, every week. That's definitely a thing out here. So it's like nice and warm during the day, but once it cools off, the sun goes down. Because I think out on the East Coast, the problem is that there's only a certain period of time where it's really convenient to do a fire pit. Because when it's between like 40 and 60 degrees at night, that to me is like fire pit weather. Fire pit season is like anything between 40 and 60 degrees, right? And then once you get colder than that, in essence, once you hit December through like March, you're not doing a fire pit because it's below freezing most of the time at night. Yeah, you could do them year round here. Yeah, absolutely. Even during the summer, if it's kind of warmish out, whatever, you can still do a fire pit, especially if you're on the beach. So envious. I live in an apartment, so I can't do one in my own yard or something. It's actually kind of hard to find ones that being done in the public somewhere, etc. Yeah, especially in like that Northern Virginia, like DC metro area. It's not happening, bro. Like you would have to go. Like I'm from Delaware originally, so you can see my Delaware state flag up there. If you go like to the beach over in Delaware or in Ocean City, Maryland, or whatever, then yeah, obviously fire pits are a thing. Like you're probably, especially if it's not in season. So if you're not there during the summer, or you're there like the earlier part of the summer where it might still be a little bit cool at night, then yeah, do the fire pit. I was in DC last night by the wharf, and they actually did have a fire pit and a s'mores stand set up. That was very cool. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I would definitely do that, especially down by the wharf. Like that DC area is awesome. I really like that area over there. There's some really good spots in DC for sure. But that sounds pretty clutch. Do that over by like the wharf or like the what do you call it? Harbor. So like if Baltimore, like you did it at the Inner Harbor somewhere, that'd be kind of cool. Except for all the like homeless people running around, you got to watch out for them. Although, if you do it at the right time of year, they're all inside in the shelters, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's a problem. It's kind of similar in certain parts of San Diego, though. San Diego, Orange County, LA County. But yeah, no, definitely fire pit season is upon us. Definitely going to do that tonight, do some s'mores. Kids will enjoy that. They always like doing that. Do it right before bed. So like right as the sun goes down, we got it in the backyard. We'll light that bad boy up, get the s'mores going. I think that'll be good. Like I said, maybe have myself a pumpkin beer out of my own pumpkin beer stash over there. And then, hang out and have myself a s'more. Lil Rodham, what you got going on this weekend, man? Are you streaming it all today? Like I said, I'm just like doing my rest and relaxation stream this morning. Mama has left the building, so I hope my boys are not like tearing the house apart right now. We've all kind of gotten into Funkos lately, so like the Funko Pops. And so I got a little, I got like a collection. I've got like maybe a dozen of them right now. So I've been like printing out, using my 3D printer to print out shelves for the all the different Funkos, and so I've got them like so inside I've got like my monitors set up with my where I usually will put this laptop, and then like kind of got my Nintendo Switch and all that stuff. So I've got like the gaming station, if you will, and then just to the right of that I've got the shelves up just above a pegboard that I'm using to hang stuff up, where I've got all the Funko Pops that are mine. But then the kiddos, they both have their own Funkos, and it's kind of funny because they have no like kind of concept of like, hey, these aren't really toys per se. Like they are toys, but they're really more like collectibles than they are toys, and they don't really fully understand that, which is kind of funny because they, with their Funkos, I'm like, hey, you do whatever you want with them. I don't care, but for mine, they're staying up right over here, safe and sound. Hey, Neptune, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? You work at all? Well, it's a little bit. I think you probably didn't work, right? Because usually you're getting off shift like early in the morning, right? Funkos are huge. I love me a nice gaming station and a collection. I've seen some people put one inside their see-through PC cases. Oh, that's cool. Monarch and his wife have a nice collection too. Today I'm hanging with the lady. Later tonight around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, I'm planning to stream a bit with Jack and Choperizzle. Tonight, though, I'm doing some haunted house thing with the lady. Oh, very nice, man. So the lady, is this like a girlfriend, fiance? Where you guys doing this haunted house? I know the haunted houses are huge on the East Coast. That's another thing. Like, I don't know if they I mean, Rocket, if you're still on the line, man, fill me in. Like, do they do the haunted houses out here? Because I haven't really seen much, like, advertised for, like, haunted houses or haunted name your thing out here. At least, not that I've seen. I'm sure they probably haven't. But yeah, that sounds like a good time, Lil Rodham. Neptune, man, good to hear from you. Hope work's going well. Hope you had a good week. You have off today. But yeah, Funkos for the little kids, for the dudes, little dudes. They are, they take them out of the box, play with them, put them back in the box, and like they're doing all the things. They're like destroying the boxes, all that good stuff. It's fun. Last night was my D&D. Oh, yes. D&D group work. Damn, I totally missed out on that. I need to like add that to my calendar so I don't miss it next time. Let's see. Emotionally draining day, but really good. That sounds awesome, man. Yeah, definitely. I definitely gotta. I told you I'd tune in on that. That's my bust. I will definitely make sure I'm putting that. I gotta go to your channel, your other channel, and put that on my calendar so that way I don't miss it next time. I don't know because of COVID, but they used to have Haunted Hotel in downtown. Ooh. And the Haunted Trail in Balboa Park. There was also one at Del Mar Fairgrounds. Oh, okay. Because aren't there some stories about like Gaslamp down in San Diego? Like I've heard like some of those buildings are haunted allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that's what I heard. She's gonna be my fiance probably mid next week. Nice, dude. She's Genevieve. If you see her in my Twitch chat sometime, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a long week, so I get to do some working out and relaxing. Yeah, man. The weekend is, I feel like, especially if you don't have a whole lot of other commitments, the weekend is that time to just like take your sweet time in the gym, take it easy, get a good workout in. There's a haunted building in Old Town. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking about because I feel like I couldn't remember if it was Old Town or Gaslamp. Like I felt like I read some sort of story about one of them being haunted. Old Town is nice too, though. Old Town's cool. They got some good restaurants over there, some good Mexican restaurants. There's this like spot over there that's got like hundreds of different kinds of tequila, which is right up my alley because my mom is Mexican, so that's my excuse for why I love tequila so much. I think Lil Rodham has maybe seen me do it too, where like I'll stream some of my video game stuff, and it'll be like playing this game with a stiff margarita, and I'll be sitting there with like my margarita, like, yup, here we go. So yeah, Old Town, good spot. I feel like Old Town's kind of underrated, and then where Gaslamp, on the other hand, I feel like Gaslamp is a little bit overrated. Maybe that's just me. I'm just old, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Hell yeah, dude. That is 100% the move. Oh, yeah. Some quality tequila. Make yourself a little margarita. I do the salt rim with the lime, everything. Whole nine, man. It's good stuff. I used to bring girls to Old Town for dates. Yeah. No, that I agree. Like that's the spot, man. If you want to like have like kind of a little bit more quiet, a little bit secluded, like a little bit more, of a nicer spot. That's kind of I don't know. Yeah, a little bit more romantic for sure, man. Going to Old Town. That's definitely the move for sure. But I feel like there's a lot of spots in San Diego County that are like that though. Like Carlsbad has got some good. Carlsbad it still kind of has like an oceanside feel to me though. So it's kind of like it's a little bit it's like a classier oceanside essentially. So you got oceanside, which is like I describe as like it's a giant dive bar kind of, and then you got Carlsbad, which is like slightly nicer. But then you get to Encinitas, and then Encinitas is definitely very much more a little fancier, a little bit more like of a older vibe, a little bit classier spot for sure. And then obviously you get down at Del Mar, and that's where like all the cougars are at, allegedly, of course. Uh, and then you get further south, and you hit La Jolla, and La Jolla is like, whoo, big money in La Jolla, very wealthy area. Um, and obviously you got UCSD and all that, and then you get down to like Pacific Beach, Mission Beach, and like, all right, cool, you're hitting the party spots again. Yeah, it's definitely very interesting, San Diego County, for sure, especially on the coast. I don't know much about inland. I don't go inland very often, especially over there. I got an excuse though, because I'm up here in San Clemente technically, so it's kind of a drive for me to just go south. Just from here, just from my house to Oceanside, is about a 20-minute drive, and that's like I can see the I-5 from my house. So I can like walk out into my front yard and be like, oh look, there's the 5. I can see the traffic, whatever. So I go straight on the 5, shoot down the 5, and it's like 20 minutes on the I-5 just to get to Oceanside from where I'm at. So needless to say, I'm not exactly like going down into San Diego County like super often. Most of the time I'm in San Clemente or Dana Point or San Juan Capistrano, Laguna Niguel, Mission Viejo, any of those spots is kind of like really where I'll go hang out, to be honest. So, but yeah, San Diego County's great. It's great. Good spot. Dude, Rocket. Some point we got to organize. Maybe I'll come over to your house and hang out while you're streaming or something, man. Be the DJ, or vice versa. I think that'd be a good time, man. We have to do a meetup at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'll bring my jump rope. We can jump rope together. I haven't jumped rope in a while, but I used to be pretty good at it as well. So I feel you on the jumping rope. I'm all about it, man. Love jumping rope. So I've actually got, let me see. I got it right here. I got my jump rope right here. Let's see. Where'd it go? At least I'm pretty sure it's still right here. Here it is. All right. Yeah, I got it. I got the jump rope. Let's see. So we got this is from RPM. This is actually, oh no, it's busted. Damn. I think I need a new cable on this one. Oh my god. Somebody like put it away all jankety. It was probably me. Yeah. Damn it. So this cable needs to be replaced, but this is my RPM jump rope here. You can see it's a bare steel cable. And I don't know if, yeah, there it is. So it looks like my cable has frayed. So fortunately though, I should be able to just go on their website and just order a new cable. But I think this is actually my favorite jump rope. I should have another, damn, I can't believe somebody put my jump rope away like that. I'm going to say it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like Shaggy. Because normally I would make sure that I put my jump rope away correctly. Because I like nice things, and I like taking care of my nice things. I like to think that jumping rope has impacted the world. That my jumping rope has impacted the world jump rope economy. Yeah, facts. Big facts. I'm going to put that down as Rocket is doing big things for the jump rope community. What's up, dude? Oh, you want to show the people your Funkos? Yeah, bring them over here. Show them to the people. We got all the Ninja Turtle Funkos except for Leonardo. We're still waiting on Leonardo. I think Leonardo was on back order. Oh, little big man is opening the garage. Don't mind that noise. You want to show him the Funkos? Look, camera's right there. Show. There's Donatello. Keep going. Who's next? That's Michelangelo. And then the red one, Raphael. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're still waiting on. Which one's your favorite? Raphael
And Leonardo.
and Leonardo. Yeah. So the big one, he likes Raphael and Leonardo. The little one, he likes Michelangelo and Donatello. Right? Those two are your favorites. The camera's up here, dude.
This one's
there.
my favorite.
You see him? Here.
These both are my favorite.
Yeah.
Play-Doh.
Oh, you got the Play-Doh? Yeah. You're showing them.
Yeah.
He's like, look at my Play-Doh. Look at it.
Can I put this right here?
Oh, you want to put Michelangelo up there? Yeah. Michelangelo can watch me stretch and hang out. Oh.
Dad.
Here, let's put Donatello over here.
I'm gonna have Raphael.
All right, there we go. Now I got some character to the garage gym now. Watch out for that. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Put your hands on my back.
Oh, look at this. You can't see it. I can see it, but it's a beautiful day in Southern California. Absolutely lovely. Got the kiddos out there, barefoot, running around in their pajamas. It's a beautiful day, man. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Shoot, I gotta take this sweatshirt off. It's getting warm out. Yeah, I got it. Actually, so Rocket, I do have another jump rope that's in my bag. So I've got a couple GoRuck bags inside that I use to just put all my crap in when I'm going to and from work. And I know I have another jump rope in there, so that should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new cable for that other jump rope because that's a good one. Although lately, because of my
Go ahead and put this on Michelangelo.
on Michelangelo, why do you want to put the Play-Doh on Michelangelo? Maybe he can stand in it. How about that? Look.
No. Raph got covered in.
He got covered in Play-Doh goo. Watch your head. Yeah, watch. Oh God! Hey, the little dude just kicked the stand on his way out. Let's see. I can see them like running around in the cul-de-sac, which is like I think they're gonna go knock on my neighbor's door. Like pretty much everyone on my street has kids, so they're now gonna go terrorize the neighbors. And essentially, what's gonna happen is they're gonna go door to door and like knock on their door and be like, "Hey, can so and so come play?" It's not. What time is it? It's 9:30. It's 9:30 on a Saturday. They're ready. They're so ready. You see them? Look at it. Look at all that energy. Look at it. That's what pure energy looks like. I wish I could bottle that up and like put that into the power grid here in California because we have blackouts and stuff. Power is a premium resource out here. But anyway, to be fair, he would be the one to play with the Play-Doh. Yes, that is a fact. Yeah, Michelangelo, he would definitely be down with the Play-Doh. He'd be messing with that. This Michelangelo Funko's got the big old slice of pizza coming out of his mouth too. Yeah.
But it's actually on his side, right?
Yeah, he's got the cheese like coming out of the side. Real cheesy pizza. Is that what you like? You like the real cheesy pizza?
Pepperoni cheesy.
Pepperoni cheesy. Pepperoni with extra cheese?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It was on the side of the
I could definitely go for a pepperoni with extra cheese pizza. What? You're putting Play-Doh on Raphael too? Whoa, Michelangelo's got Play-Doh all over his face. Oh no! All right. But don't break them. Be gentle with your Funkos.
Ow.
I have already had to like super glue the Funkos multiple times. Super glue is definitely required here in this house. I think those kids get that awesome energy from their dad. Thanks, man. You're always super lively during these streams, keeping fit, focusing on stuff that matters. That's got to be key. Taking a lesson out of your book. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Yeah. No, they, I think to my wife's chagrin, I would definitely agree with that. They definitely they want to be me in some way, shape, and form, you know? Right? You guys just want to be like your dad? They're like, nah.
I want to be like Raphael.
Yeah, he's like, I want to be like Raphael. Forget that. I don't want to be like Dad.
So I can kill that.
All right, coffee's done. That means it's time for a beer.
Dad, what is he holding?
Those are his weapons. I forget what they're called. Does anyone know what the little...
Sai!
The sai. Thank you. He got it. The sai.
Sai!
All right, Rocket. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, the sai. That's what they are. That's what they're called. They're called sais.
I want to be Raphael.
He knew exactly what it was. Yeah, he's like, he didn't hesitate. He's like, I know what this is, Dad. Like, you nerd.
Can I be Raphael for Halloween?
I'll be right back. For
Can
Halloween.
I be my Cleanso for Halloween? Can I be my Cleanso for Halloween? I do. Are you ready to look? Whoa. Look. Look at this bandana.
Oh, no. Are you guys keeping the people entertained?
Look at this bandana. Look at my Cleanso bandana.
Yeah, I see it. You got the bandana and the Play-Doh? So, I wasn't kidding. It is beer 30. So, this is one of my delicious pumpkin beers. This is the Dogfish Head Pumpkin Ale. And it is delicious. And as you can see, go pack go. Yeah. That's how we roll out here. A sigh, yeah.
Dad,
Cheers.
Dad, what's this called?
That is a staff. That's what Donatello fights with. A staff.
A bow staff?
Yep, bow staff, I guess. Are you putting that Play-Doh on my slant board?
I'm trying to get out of his bandana. Duh.
Yeah, you're trying to get his bandana and the Play-Doh?
No.
Well, you're making a Play-Doh mess on the ground there, my son, whom I love very much.
I'm not your love.
He's like, I'm not your lovey. He's like, I don't love you like that, Dad. All right. Are you going to be okay if I close the garage door? It's a little bit bright in here.
Yeah.
That's how we roll here. For the record, it is 9:30 here in sunny Southern California, but you know what? That's okay. This is breakfast. It's got carbs in it, I think. It'll be all right. Am I allowed to drink on stream? Is that like something I can do? I don't know. I guess it's legal, so I don't think I should get in trouble for that. Yes. All right. Get the thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, the terms of service. I was like, can I do this? Am I allowed? I guess it's legal, as long as I'm over 21, which I am. I'm not going to show you my ID, but I am definitely over the age of 21. So, sweet. Yeah, good to know. I was maybe I should have checked that before I cracked it open, but whatever, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, my workout is like over at this point, I guess. I might do some more stretching later, but body's feeling pretty good. Really, the main thing was just like I wanted to stretch out like kind of my calves, my feet, lower body kind of stuff. Just move a little bit. Like I said, today is a designated rest day for Squatober, so resting today and tomorrow. Although I might still do like a little bit of a run or a bike ride tomorrow potentially. Got to step away for a bit while lurking and have the stream going. See you again. Loud enough to hear. All right, man. Yeah, thanks, Lil Ronan. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely day with the lady. Yeah, good luck with proposing. So, Lil Rotom, from what I saw earlier in the chat there, he plans on proposing in like roughly the middle of this week. So, Definitely interested to see how that goes. I'm sure I'll see you later this week, man. Yeah, very exciting. Hey, just keep it simple. That's my only recommendation. All right, go down to the knee, pop open the, whatever you got. If you got a ring or whatever, go down on one knee and just ask the question, "Will you marry me?" That's it. Keep it simple. Don't give the speech or nothing. Like, at least that's how I was, right? Like, I got to if I don't keep it simple, I'm gonna mess that stuff up. Oh, speaking of that, Rocket, how did you propose to your lady? I gotta hear that. I want to hear that story. But while you're, yeah, little Rodham, good luck, bro. So I'll give you my story real quick. Yeah, let it come from the heart. That's it. Yeah, that'll be good. I can't wait. That'll be super exciting. Very exciting for that. Very excited for that. That'll be cool. Can't wait to see the Discord blow up when that happens. Good luck. Best of luck to you. But yeah, so my story real quick. So started dating the wife. Like I would say summer of 2012. So I graduated college May of 2012, and then summer of 2012, I started like dating my now wife, which was kind of a funny story in and of itself. We met at a CrossFit gym. Yes, dude.
Your parents are calling.
Well, pick up the phone, boy. They want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to me.
Okay.
Oh, they're on the phone. Okay, you got it. All right. My parents are calling on the portal. We have a portal inside, and my kiddos are talking to them on the portal. And my oldest was like, "Dad, your parents are calling," and I'm like, "Okay." They don't want to talk to me. They want to talk to them. They want to talk to the kids. Let's see. She planned a big camping trip to Idlewild. Nice. For her birthday. There are like 15 of her friends there. Nice. I planned a hike where we hiked to the top of a mountain. Once we got up there, I thanked everyone for coming and then dropped to my knee and proposed. Dude, that's awesome, man. That is such like a California thing though, bro. That is like one of the most California proposals I could ever think of. Like, yeah, we went on this epic hike and at the top of a mountain, like beautiful view, nature was everywhere. It was awesome. And then I proposed. Of course she said yes. Like, of course. She had no idea because I let her plan everything except for the hike. Dang. That's awesome. That's rolling the dice right there, man. I love that. That's awesome. For me, so we dated for about a year, right? So I commissioned shortly after I graduated college, right? So I commissioned May of 2012, then went active duty January 2013, PCS to Lejeune late 2013. I knew she'd say yes. We just had bought a house. Yeah, that's a sign, right? Like she's committed. Financially, she's definitely in it to win it. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna say no? You're gonna say no to me after we bought a house? Like, I got you. Yeah, I love it. Love it, man. It's like, nah, she ain't going nowhere. Like, we know. Like, I know you're going to say yes. I got you. Oh, that's awesome, man. But, so 2013, moved down to North Carolina. And at that time, I was like, so when I was in Virginia, we were still kind of seeing each other, right? Because obviously, like, I was in Northern Virginia on Quantico for the first half of 2013. So we were still dating. She's up the road in Delaware, so I saw her like every weekend and all that stuff. But then the question was like, I had to make a decision. Okay, am I going to continue this relationship once I move, or like what are we doing? And for me, like we had been dating for about a year by the time I finished my time in Virginia, and I had made the decision in my head, like, hey, this is the one. She's the one for me. Like, I'm committed to this relationship, and I'm going to make it work. So end of 2013 when I moved to North Carolina, I kind of made that decision like, hey, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make it work. So I went ahead and acquired. My parents helped me out. We got a ring and all that good stuff right around like September of 2013. So I moved to North Carolina in August of 2013, and then I acquired the ring. I had to call my father-in-law and ask permission because obviously, like, it was tough. Like, I'm in North Carolina, so it wasn't like I could just fly up and ask him, which I guess I could have, but it was like, look, I'm gonna ask him on the phone, make it happen. So ask permission. he gave the thumbs up. So I was like, all right, cool. I got father-in-law's permission. I got the ring. Like at that point, like I'm big on like I don't want to surprise. I don't like surprises, so I wasn't gonna surprise Erin, my wife, either. So like we'd already had this conversation before I moved to North Carolina of like, look, like, are we committed? Are we thinking about marriage? Like, is this something we want? And the answer is like, yes, we absolutely want to be together. We want to be married at some point. So she knew already that like I had plans that like I wanted to marry her, right? So once I got the ring, I got permission, then it was like, all right, cool. I'm going to plan it out. So, and of course, you're like, I'm a young lieutenant, like fresh out of college, not living up by myself as a bachelor in North Carolina. So I'm like, what's a good like proposal idea? I don't know, because like none of my friends were married, right? Like I was only what 20, I was like 24 at the time, 24, 25. So like I was still young. Like I'm in my early 20s, first half of my 20s, trying to get married. Like I didn't know anyone else that was married, because like it's not normal for people to get married that young anymore, right? At least I don't think it is. From what I've seen, most of the time people getting married, they're like in their 30s, maybe early 30s, but like at least 30 something, right? So for me, I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to wing it. I'm just going to ask somebody. So I asked like one of the Marines that I worked with, like, hey man, like, what do you think would be a good spot for me to go propose, right? So he recommended this place down in Wilmington, North Carolina. It was like this nice little Italian restaurant, good spot. So it was kind of funny because it was like I picked her up from the airport in Wilmington, and we were staying that night down in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I was like, all right, cool. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick her up from the airport. We'll check into the hotel. We'll change. We'll go to dinner, right? And I was like, I let her know, hey, look, wear something nice because we're going to a nice dinner once you fly in. So she had no clue, like, I was going to propose, right? So we go to dinner. We're having, I'm in my blues. So I'm dressed up, which of course, you're in Wilmington, North Carolina. You see a young lieutenant in his blues, and you're like, probably people rolled their eyes, like, oh my God, here we go. Which it was fine. It was not a big deal. But, to me, of course, I'm oblivious because I'm a lieutenant. I don't know. And so we're sitting at dinner, and what I had done is I put the ring in my glove box in my car with my wallet. So when it was time to pay for the bill, I was like, oh, hold on. I got to go to the car to grab my wallet. I left it in there. And of course, if I'm in my blues, I'm probably not I don't have anything in my pockets, right? Because it looks like crap when you have stuff like bulging out of your pockets, because your dress blues are like form-fitting. So if you have anything in your pockets, people are going to notice, like, wow, you got like something, I can see your wallet and your phone, because like everything we're wearing is like form-fitting in your blues. So normally I don't have anything in my pockets while I'm wearing blues. So reasonable to assume like, oh, I accidentally left my wallet in the car. No big deal. Walk out to the car, grab my wallet, grab the ring, and I walk in the door to the restaurant, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, stay calm. This is what we're gonna do. I literally just did a beeline for the wife, and then I rolled in. I just rolled in. She saw me. We made eye contact. Boom. Popped to the knee. Boom. Right there. Will you marry me? That's it. That's all. And I was like, the whole way walking in, I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. I just walk it straight in. Drop to the knee. Will you marry me? That's it. I was like, keep it simple. Don't mess around. Because I didn't want to mess it up. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I'm not sure. Who knows? Like, who knows what's going to happen? Like, even though she flew down from Delaware to see me, like, I don't know. She could say no. She could be like, nah, I'm good. Like, I changed my mind. I don't want to be with you. And then it's like, you know what I mean? So, who knows? Like, who knows what could have happened? But, again, I kind of set it up so that way I made sure she knew this was coming, because I didn't want to surprise her, because you don't know what's going to happen. So she already kind of gave me the indication, like, yes, I definitely am interested in marrying you and being with you. So that's how it went down. So it was perfect, because I proposed. She said yes. I paid the bill, and then at that point, they gave us some free dessert, which is very nice of them. Nice little spot. It worked out just fine. All the people around me were giving me the high fives, congratulations, all that good stuff. It was fun. It was a good time. And then get back to the hotel. We call everybody up, like, hey, yup, it's happening. This is what's going down. Like calling all our friends and family, letting them know that hey, we're engaged now. Yeah, man, it was good. It was good, man. But then the wedding. So we'll get to the wedding here in a sec. Like the wedding was also pretty tight. But so we did that, and then there's a. So I lived in Swansboro at the time, and there's a place. So in Swansboro, so this was October of last year. So, or not last year, October 2013 is when we got engaged. So I think actually, I think it was like a week ago today is when we got engaged, back in 2013. So almost like, what is that? 7, 8 years ago? Oh, I'll be right back. My son Michael is taking a poop and he's not wiping his own butt yet. So I got to go wipe butts. I'll be right back. You want to go keep the people entertained? Ah, yes. The joys of having children. So, anywho, so like I was saying, so we got married, or excuse me, we got engaged, calling all the people, and then in Swansboro, there's this festival they do every year called the Mullet Festival. And so it's not what you think. It's not like a bunch of dudes and chicks with mullets. There's actually a fish that's called a mullet. And it's a very common, popular fish that they catch in Swansboro. So Swansboro is right on a river that goes right into the Atlantic Ocean. So we're basically on the water there in Swansboro, and there's a bunch of docks and a lot of fishermen come in and out of Swansboro, North Carolina. So the Mullet Festival is just a festival celebrating the fish or whatever. So you got all the vendors come out; they're all cooking mullet. You can get fried mullet, grilled mullet, all the good stuff, right? And it's really funny because they have the signs everywhere with this fish that's got a mullet. So it's the mullet fish with a mullet. So if you're a big fan of mullets, the Mullet Festival is for you. It's all good. So we went down to Swansboro and got trashed at the Mullet Festival. Oh yeah, it was a great time. And at the time, I was living in this like little bachelor pad place. It was a row home. It was like no joke. It was 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and just like typical bachelor style. Like I had nothing on the walls. I had like everything was secondhand from like the consignment shops. I had this like jankety dinner table thing, and like the only thing I had was like Xbox 360 with the TV and like this cheap couch that I had. Oh, so funny. So funny to think back on that. But so we got engaged, and then that same weekend hit the Mullet Festival. Great time. So fast forward, we got married the next summer. So we got engaged October 2013, and then we got married summer of 2014. So it's summer 2014, right? August. So we get married Labor Day weekend 2014. And again, at the time, I'm a first lieutenant working on, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, doing my thing. So obviously, I got to take leave. So I took leave. I'm like, hey, I'll be gone. I'm going to get married, and then I'm going to go on my honeymoon right after that, and then I'll be back, right? So
and of course I'm getting married in my blues. So I got to get all my crap together. And then the dress blues, they've got like, it's a bunch of different uniform items. And when you're young in the Marine Corps, it's like inevitably something's going to happen where like I'm going to forget, oh crap, like I forgot my belt or something, right? So if I hop on that plane and I go to Delaware, so I'm flying into Philly from North Carolina, I think I was flying out of Wilmington, North Carolina. So I was flying out of Wilmington, North Carolina to Philly, direct flight. If I land in Philly without every uniform item that I need, I'm screwed because there's no like Marine Corps base up there. So there's no guarantee. So if there's a Navy base or an Army base or whatever, if I go there, they're not going to carry Marine Corps uniform items. So I'm flying in on, I want to say Thursday or Friday. I'm flying home. And the rehearsal is Friday night, and then the wedding is Saturday. So there's no chance that I'm going to be able to get something. If I forget something at my house in North Carolina, I'm screwed, like, period. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get that uniform item to go get married. So, what happens, right? I, like, leave work. I go grab my stuff, right? I'm, like, grabbing everything out of the house. I'm packing it up, and I'm driving. I'm driving my little car. At the time, little green Chevy Cruze. I'm driving down the road, and I'm thinking, like, oh, do I actually have everything? I'm, like, going through the mental checklist, right? And I'm like, yep, I got my cover, I got my belt, got my Sam Brown belt, I got the normal belt, I got my sword, I got all the things. And then I'm like, okay, I got the trousers. Wait a second. Oh, snap. I forgot my shoes. I forgot my chloroframs. So no crap. Like, I'm driving west, and thankfully I lived. So yeah, oh shit. So thankfully Swansboro is on the opposite side of Camp Lejeune. So I had to pass Camp Lejeune to go to the airport. Yeah, I'll shoot. So I have to pass Camp Lejeune to get to the airport. Thankfully, I realized this before I had passed Camp Lejeune. So literally, I'm like driving on west on 24, going past Camp Lejeune, and I'm like, yep, here we go. We got to go to the PX. So I turn on base. I go straight to the PX. I walk right in there. I buy a brand new pair of chloroframs, which I still have. Brand new pair of chloroframs, so that I have everything I need to get on that plane and go get married. Yeah, so that I got lucky because I don't know. Like I said, I was just going through that. Yeah, so it wasn't like the leather ones. I want to say they weren't that expensive. They weren't $200. They were definitely, but it was definitely not cheap either. So, but yeah, it was. Yeah, I got lucky. I was like, yo, I have to go. And of course, like, thankfully, I left early enough to catch that flight. And actually, I think I was flying out Thursday afternoon. Rehearsal was Friday, and then marriage on Saturday. So I was flying out Thursday afternoon to go home. But yeah, I got lucky. I was just, like I said, I was going through the mental checklist, and I realized, oh crap, I forgot my shoes. And yeah, had to fly, had to go to the PX, grab a new pair of chloroframs, throw them in the car, then drive to the airport. And it all worked out because Wilmington, North Carolina is a very small airport. So it's not like I had to wait very long in security or any of that stuff to get on the plane. But yeah, I dodged a bullet there, and then went to the wedding, or went to the rehearsal. Rehearsal was good. Then next day was the wedding, and wedding was awesome. We did it at this Catholic church in Delaware, and then we did the reception at this like country club that's like right down the road from the church. Awesome time, a lot of good family and friends there. I will say the one thing that so we had actually like our wedding party was massive. It was like, I want to say it was like 6 or 7 on each side. So it was like 7 dudes and 7 chicks. So the wedding party was huge. Like, it was a lot of people. And I will say that, like, if I could go back and do it again, I probably would have only done like 3 or 4 people in the wedding party. I would have done like my good friend Mike, my good friend Glenn, and then like maybe my cousin my wife's cousin PJ, and like one other person, right? Which is really it's kind of fucked up. Sorry, I usually don't drop the F-bomb, but it's really messed up because the guy who wound up being my best man, he actually just got out of jail for child porn. Yeah. So, and of course at the time we didn't know any of that. Like, we didn't know like what this guy was about. Like, I'm sure he was probably still doing it back then, like trying to mess around with little girls and crap, which is disgusting. So yeah. So that guy, he's a scumbag, and we had no clue. He wound up being my best man because, like, at the time, he was like one of my good buddies, like somebody I really talked to a lot, and I had no clue, man. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, sometimes you just don't know who your friends are. But yeah, I got another good friend of mine, Mike. Yeah, right. Who has that many friends? But yeah, I would definitely recommend a smaller bridal party or like wedding party or whatever, because we had to sit at this like really long table to like get everybody there. So it's like, because some people do like the sweetheart table or whatever it's called, where it's just you and your wife sitting together, and it's like, I don't know. Because to me, I was like, look, these are all our friends. Like, let's all sit together, even though it's at like one long table. It just seemed to make more sense to me. I don't know. But yeah, so be careful who you pick, because you might look back like, man, why did I have so-and-so in my wedding party? That doesn't make any sense. So I think like a smaller wedding party is better, if possible, obviously. Like, I think nowadays you kind of have to have like your best man and like, the maid of honor or the matron of honor, whatever. So yeah, at a minimum, you probably have to have those people. But then outside of that, it's like, do you really need like a ton of people in the wedding party? Probably not. Yeah, just the best man and maid of honor. Just so you can have somebody to like witness the wedding. Officially witness the wedding or whatever. I think that's probably enough, man. So, yeah, good times. Good times. This is a very tasty beer. Dogfish Head never fails. Never fails, man. I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from Dogfish Head. I've had beers that I didn't care for all that much, but I don't think I've ever had a bad one. Just kind of looking down the street there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. This is a beautiful day. Beautiful Saturday. Enjoying myself already. Nice recovery, just hanging out, talking to the good people. Rocket, man. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that yard work goes well. Hope that yard work is an easy day. Although it's a beautiful day for some yard work. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check real quick, see if anybody's on. Might as well raid somebody real quick if anybody's out there that I know. Let's see. Let's see here. I got Grace Yoga. Oh, Daryl's on. Man, all right. Fnatic is out there. Destroyed is out there. Let's see here. Who else we got? But Destroyed's playing Apex Legends. Not that I don't like Apex Legends. I'm just not super familiar with that. All right, we're going to go raid Fnatic then. We're going to go see what Fnatic is up to. Check him out. He's a good dude. I like him a lot. I've already raided his channel like twice this week. So he's going to be like, it's hilarious that 3 Swords is like It's like I'm just taking all my followers, or everybody that's watching. We're all just gonna go hang out with Fanatic. All right, here we go. I'm gonna kill the music real quick. Yeah, thanks again, Neptune, Lil Rotom, all you guys, gals. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me. Like I said, today is rest day. Might stream again tomorrow, might not. I don't know. But definitely be back Monday through Friday, 05:30 Pacific Standard Time. And also I'll be streaming some video game stuff. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'll be streaming Metroid Dread at 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you can tune in, obviously, love to see you guys again. But if not, if I don't see you all till Monday or whatever, have a great weekend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California. We're going to go raid Fanatic. We're going to go see what he's up to. Absolutely. I always got to look at his name because he spells it with letters and numbers and stuff. Yeah, here we go. We're raiding Fanatic. Oh, hold on. I think I missed a letter. Nope, I missed a number. There we go. Got it. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to go raid Fanatic. We're going to go say hi to Daryl. He's the homie. So thank you again for tuning in. Yeah. All right. Who would do that? Yeah, right? Here we go. We're going to raid it. And we're in there.
Hey, Bleeder Press, let's go. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. All right. Oh my goodness. Good set. Second set of finishers. We got it in. Oh my goodness, we got a raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Daryl, aka Fanatic. 3 swords.